Hello and welcome to It's Only Electric. Today it's time to compare different tire sizes and different wheel sizes on the Model Y Performance. So these are the Überturbines with 275 wide tires in the back and 255 at the front. I'm going to compare these with my winter tires, that's 19-inch and 255 all around. So I'm going to try consumption, range and noise on both setups. So there is a weight difference, 6.5 kilograms for each wheel at the back and 4.3 kilograms for each wheel at the front. In total, 21.6 kilograms in weight difference. So that may result in a lower consumption for the 19-inch wheels. So let's try that. I'm gonna try and drive my 80 kilometers long test cycle. That's a mix between 50 and 110 kilometers per hour. Average speed is 93 kilometers per hour. And after that, I'm going to measure the noise levels on different speeds, 50, 70, 90, 110 kilometers per hour. And then look at the result and compare noise, range, and consumption for the two different setups and see if the 19-inch wheels that weighs a lot less does any difference in these aspects. So the European energy labeling is the same for both setups. So it's rated B class when it comes to energy consumption, both the summer tires and the winter tires on the 19-inch wheels. And when it comes to noise level, these are 1 decibel more silent according to the energy labeling. So 70 decibel compared to 71 decibel on the Nokian tires. So let's start with the range and consumption test for the 19-inch wheels and then the noise test. After that, I do the exact same thing with this setup, the 21-inch Überturbines, and see how big the difference is. Theoretically, the 19-inch wheels should be able to have a longer range than I get with these ones, but let's see about that. I'm not so sure. These seems to be a bit more aerodynamic. Let's try. So just started the consumption and range test with the 19-inch wheels. I have reset the tripometer, so I have been traveling 6 kilometers. So this is just the beginning. I'm keeping to the speed limits all the time, currently 100 kilometers per hour. This is a mixed cycle with an average speed of 93 kilometers per hour. So it's between 50 and up all the way to 110 kilometers per hour. Running the AC at 20 degrees in auto. Use no preheating, just jumped in and started to drive. So currently it seems like I'm averaging 177 watt hours per kilometer, 176. So let's check halfway and see how the status is then. So just past the halfway mark now, 41 kilometers, 42 kilometers traveled, consumed 6 kilowatt hours. So average consumption is stunningly low, 148 watt hours per kilometer. I think that's the lowest result I have got so far with all the tests I have done in this cycle. It is warmer outside now, of course, so that also affects. But let's look at the energy curve. So the roads are, of course, totally dry. The outside temperature is 11 degrees, so a lot warmer than earlier tests. So it's a good weather for getting great range. So 147 watt hours per kilometer. The last part of the trip is 110 kilometers of speed. So the consumption will probably rise a little bit before finalizing the cycle. So this will be a result that's hard to beat. It will be a hard nut to crack for the 21-inch wheels. So let's see about that. So back home, the car is over-reporting a little bit. So it's over-reporting by 1.5 to 2 kilometers, so it's over-reporting with about 2%. So I need to take that into consideration. But the average consumption with the 19-inch wheels is 146 watt-hours per kilometer. That's low. That will be really hard to beat. This is without doubt the most effective car I have tried. Let's see how it behaves on the 21-inch wheels with summer tires. But before I switch to the summer tires and the 21-inch wheels, the Überturbines, I'm going to do a noise test just to see how big different it is when it comes to noise. I have now started the range and consumption test with the 21-inch wheels, the Überturbines with the P0 tires. I immediately feel the difference when it comes to noise level. It feels a bit more noisy than the 19-inch wheels. This is of course more sportier tires, but both tires have this acoustic foam inside, so there is some kind of sound or noise dampening in both tires. But of course, bigger wheels, wider tires and lower profile will make more noise. That's obvious, and I feel the difference, but let's see after the measurement. But now back to the consumption. I have been driving 25 kilometers. The current consumption is 152 watt-hours per kilometer. That's really good. I have been consuming 4 kilowatt-hours in total. Yeah, I'm running the AC at 20 degrees auto as always. No preheating of the cabin. I just jumped in and started the cycle immediately. So I think the conditions is perfect for a great comparison between the wheel sizes. So let's do another check-in at the halfway and see how the consumption looks like then. I've just finalized the halfway, 41 kilometers, 6 kilowatt-hours in consumption. Average consumption 142 watt-hours per kilometer. I think it's even lower, 141. It's even lower than with the 19-inch wheels. That's amazing. Let's see if that holds the whole way. We have the quick stretch of 110 kilometers at the end, so that one will probably raise the consumption a little bit. It's really impressive that you can drive this car with such an efficiency as this, 141 watt-hours per kilometer. That's really good. So that's it. I'm back home. I've finalized all the tests. So now to the results. The consumption with the 21-inch wheels ended up at 155 watt-hours per kilometer. That's a good and low consumption. That equals to 484 kilometers in total range, compared with the 19-inch wheels that delivers 503 kilometers in total range. So the difference is almost 20 kilometers, 3.9%. That's the extra range you get with smaller wheels. You will probably get even more if you have the more aerodynamic Gemini wheels with the caps on. They're ugly as hell, so I don't want to have those. I'm happy with my 19-inch wheels during wintertime. So when it comes to noise, there is a lot more noise on the 21-inch Überturbines. So it's almost 4 decibels in difference in all different speed limits. So that's a lot. So if you're after the looks and it's okay with you to lose 20 kilometers of range and add some extra noise to the cabin, then go for the Überturbines. They look a lot better. If you're all into range and want to have a bit more silent cabin, go for the 19-inch wheels. So that's it. You have all the facts on the table. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. It will help me to create more content like this for you guys. Stay electric. Thank you for watching. Speak to you soon.